Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We're going to give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
This season, get more local, regional, and national sports with When you're with Amex Business Platinum, you have the card that helps businesses dream bigger. Get a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business and earn 1.5 times membership rewards points on select business purchases. So you can stock up on what you need to take your business further and get rewarded for growing bigger. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Not all purchases will be approved. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/amexbusiness.
This Mother's Day extra special with the delicious simplicity of La Brea Bakery. Find it fresh at your local in-store bakery today.
Finally. Alright, finally. Live. Hello. Okay. So here is what we have so far for this game. It's actually a lot right now. If anyone wants to try to guess what I have been working on for the past, like, weeks or so. I've spent weeks with this game. May not look like it, but it's actually a lot of progress for a game. And yeah, I mainly just been copying off of a schematic this time. And I have stuff down here. These are all the boxes with all the stuff I need. So I just pick and grab from these boxes. And for stuff like droppers and hoppers that need items, I have them here. So, make sure we're good. Okay. We're good. We need to find our public slime blocks. There we go. Whoops. There we go. So I need 2 non-stackables, like shovels here. So I've basically just been building this game layer by layer. And apparently it ends, like, not around there, but around there. This game is awesome. I really hope we can get to the fun layer today. Once I get to that fun layer, it kind of actually gives it away what I'm trying to build right now, what the game this is. And this game may actually take the whole server by storm. So I have a copy of the build put in another world. I can't show that on stream right now, but I have a whole copy of the build, so if I need to know exactly how many items are going to be in this dropper, for example, I need to put a non-stackable and then like this. There we go. And then let me do this on the other side. There we go. So I need to grab my configurations box. Okay, I only need 2 non-stackables. Grab this box, and then we'll grab the box with the 64 stackable items. I think that's all I have left for this specific layer of the game. Making good progress, honestly. So I need to grab 1 non-stackable, and then I need to do the same for the other side and grab 8 different, actually no, 7 different different 64 stackable items. So for example, I need to put down, there's, looks like that, perfect. Need to do the same for the other side. The right box, yeah, okay. Good, I grabbed the right box. So just put these all here, my inventory. And should be good. Oops, I put my shoulder box in there. Okay. I need one more. Grab. Dude, the server always lags a lot. There we go. I think this layer is done. Need to double check. I think it's good. Yep. Nice. Okay. So now I need to, let me head back to the area where I put all the shulker boxes. And oops, I fell. Okay. Oh. Ow. Should be as simple as just come it out like that. And all I have to do is, let me go into recap for this. Press, oops. I need to make sure, actually, I need to press this. So blocks like this piston block, I cannot place down yet because I have to wait till the next layer, because that's a piston head. I also don't have any mob heads, so I can't put down the mob heads yet, but once I get mob heads, I can do that ASAP. But I think this layer is good, at least how I want it. Look at this. This is literally all filled with redstone. I'll give you a little peek. Look at this. So much redstone. Oh, look at that. Little hints on what I'm building. Question mark. Okay. So press page up, and oops. There we go. So that's the next layer that I need to build. Looks like I need lots of different wool colors in this layer. So let me check in my shulker boxes. White wool is definitely what I saw. And let me put away the wool, put away the mangrove place. That's not the right box. Yeah. Alright. So, tried to organize these, but honestly it was really difficult to organize a bunch of different redstone components. There's actually a lot of work put into this game. There's lots of yellow up there. So I have white wool right now. I need to get lots of redstone dust, comparators and stuff. Swap that, go. Oh my god, why did I grab extra redstone repeaters and comparators? So that's good for comparators. We split that in half. There we go. And we'll grab that. Put that. Go. Do that. Perfect. I'll have the slabs in my inventory still, so I'll grab. According to free cam, I'll grab magenta wool and magenta concrete. There we go. Alright, back to building. How many servers? Yeah, okay. This lags a lot though. Have to deal with this. Oops. What am I doing? Okay. Press, okay. Yep, decorated pots actually do redstone in this contraption. Because funny thing is, depending on how much items you put in a decorated pot, it still acts as a redstone component. So technically this decorated pot does something for the contraption. Let me check the amount of items I'm supposed to put into the pot so that way I don't mess this up. It looks like I can find it on the world download. I'm gonna try to hide this a little bit for now because I already know this game is really gonna be really fun. Okay, we're back, right? Man, my computer just likes to disconnect at random moments. Okay, we're back, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. It's the only problem with streaming, it just... Oops. Definitely wants to kill my computer. This happens a lot when I stream. Especially if it's like... Minecraft doesn't feel like this. Alright, I need 2 pots, I think, for either side. And I need ender pearls, which I have in here. So I need 14 for each. Oops. I actually said the really special filter ender pearls I have, so I need to grab the ender pearls. Here we go. I need any hoppers for that bit. Doesn't look like I need hoppers for this comparator bit, so... Might as well just grab the other 14 ender pearls. So I get this all in one go. 14, there we go. Okay, so that's approximately 14 for each. Nice. Alright. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this parkour. Anyway, need to go up. And light show, there we go. Okay. Pot. We turn on easy place, there we go. And then I'll pop 14 ender pearls in here. So just gonna click this thing. There we go. And then if I put the comparator down, then they should be good to go. Yep, they are. Okay, good. And then I need to put down repeaters here. There we go. Down some redstone here. Alright, there we go. Glad to be using light fantastic on this server. I actually need to go down to put down this observer. Easy place doesn't work as well on a server, so I have to like, let me actually get a temporary block. Oops. And then place this. There we go. Alright, got it, alright. That's a little sneak peek right there. Double spammers definitely could mean something for this game. Don't want to spoil too much of it until I get to the fun layer. Like 5 layers or so, that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the fun layer because it kind of basically is the whole like basically outlines this entire game. So I want to get to that thing ASAP, so I can finally reveal what I have been working on. Make sure these are all in subtract mode. There we go. I need to face this way for these. Whoa, okay. The orientation doesn't always work, so that's really annoying. And then I need to put down lots of white wool here. And then torches here. Okay, I'm definitely gonna run out of redstone torches. And there we go, I pressed my shaders button. Wonderful. That's gonna crash the computer if I keep that thing on for too long, so I'm gonna turn it off so I don't kill my computer. Torch there. What the heck? Okay, yeah, there's no block there, okay. Even though it looks like there's a block there, it's actually not. Alright, so I think this is good. Need to put an observer there. That's done there. And it's an observer there. Observer there. Wait, okay. Oh, wait. You turn off these. There we go. There's that weird thing where it's just difficult to put down on easy place. Got there. I fell. Okay. This is actually a really bad spot to fall in. I have to actually get out of there. Okay. Anyways, I'm out of there. I need to grab more torches because I'm about to run out. Good thing I kind of fell because I can grab more torches. And up we go. I feel like we're getting really close to chasing this fun layer. So I'll just put the piston there, observer there. Whoops. Okay, that was actually kind of satisfying right there. That was really satisfying. Yep, there we go. Oops, that's facing the wrong way. Not good. So that goes there. Let me jump up here. And then it'll place repeater, 2 redstone, comparator, oh, that's a repeater. And yeah, it's good, I think. Sure, I'm pretty sure that's good. I just logged off, okay. Target, comparator, redstone, repeater, and observer. I have the note blocks actually. I have created lots of note blocks. And then this. Okay, this is actually 5, so I need to. There we go. Much better. Then I need to. There we go. Place. Dude, that's so hard to place. Okay, there. That'll put down observer there. That did something, but. Okay, yep, I definitely did something. I need to turn that off. I don't want that to turn on, so I need to turn that thing off. And we have some observers there. Sticky piston there. That did something. Some of the redstone is actually going to do something if I add something to the system. It's just going to do something. I just have to turn it off once I finish building the entire game. Go, okay. Yeah, this is good. Oops, I fell, okay. Which one's the subtract comparator? This one. Okay. Okay, I did lots of note debating right there. Alright, how am I supposed to put down this observer? Actually, okay, look at that. That had a log signal. Let me turn off the easy place mode. And there we go, okay. Let me go back down. Still need to put down that pot though. And actually, I'm kind of running out of observers. I need to get some more. Here we go. And actually, I can put that together. Alright, and I can put that together. But as I'll just grab some more wool because I'm about to run out of wool. Actually, I don't know if I need more wool for this. You know what, I might actually just grab the scaffolding. Here we go. Looks like I don't need that much wool for this layer, so I'll just grab the scaffolding instead. You jump over to the build. So scaffolding there, that goes there. I need to. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, good. Okay, I was clutch right there. Also, this is terrifying. You see how it's facing the wrong direction? Like, that's confusing, dude. It's mainly just depending on the single strength of the pot. That's what's important. I don't know the direction. Okay, that's the same time. And if I'm being attacked, okay. Dude, this is so dumb. I always get disconnected from the Minecraft server because of just lag. Let me minimize this. There we go. Okay, yep, I'm still getting attacked. Wait, I don't have my totem. Okay. Actually, I would have been really sad if I died there. I think I actually popped my totem when I disconnected. I think that's what happened because I have the totem effects right now, so I assume like because of my lag, I got like hit by the spider, I think, and then when I got disconnected, it just popped my totem. At least I have a raid farm build, so I have like so many totems. Should be fine. I don't want to keep dying on this server here, but it should be okay. Let me jump over around build. Okay, yep, there we go. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Again, another weird glitch. Okay, that did something. Yep, that does something. Feet are there. I can't put that down for some reason. Okay. I have the white wool. What the? Wait, what? It won't let me place down the white wool. Okay. That is really, really weird how it just doesn't let me place down the wool. There we go. Okay. I need to put down redstone there. Observer there. Did something. I need to put down another sticky piston there. Scaffolding. Okay, I have 50 redstone dust left. Okay, now I'm at the pot. Okay, good. Let me actually try to make this face the right direction. So it's currently facing north, so I have to. Oops, okay. Of course. There we go. Of course, the west is literally where there's a hole. Like, of course, the west direction is where the freaking hole is. Alright, but at least I can put down my ender pearls in there. There we go. Alright, so that should be good. Pop down. Yep, there we go. Make sure at the subtract mode. And then put down that there, that goes there. That's a delay. And then I need to, whoa, okay. I need to do another temporary block. So let me put that redstone there. I need to, there we go. Alright. It's basically the same thing on both sides, so yep, that's technically a hint that this is like a 1v1 game. That kind of gives you a hint on what I'm building. So it's literally basically a 1v1 that could give you hints on what I'm building. And it's also really complicated, that's why there's this much redstone involved. I'm trying to give you hints throughout the stream to see so you can kind of guess what I'm building. I guess I could give out another hint right now, that because this game is actually like not a made-up game. Like I did not like come up with the idea for this game. There's like an already existing game out there. It's not like I had the idea to build this thing with Minecraft. That's another hint for you. I don't want to give this away too much because kind of spoils the surprise, but I mean, you guys can try guessing, honestly. I'd be very impressed to see if someone guesses this before I get to the fun layer. Yeah, it's a piston, okay. And of course I fall, okay. I think I hit my mic. Alright. This, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. There we go. And then I'll leave that block there, okay. And alright, looks good. See this redstone here, comparator there, need these torches. That goes there, there. Yep, think this is good. Need to put an observer here though, okay. And then I think I need, yep. Okay. This is already going really well with easy place mode. It's still allowed though. Easy place is allowed on the server, which is always good because otherwise I think it would have taken a lot longer to build this if I didn't have the easy place mode. Because of how many blocks this thing is. I think I'm stuck in the redstone. Okay. Okay there. But I mean, if I have an elytra, I can just do this. Like, see how I'm like trapped? I can either do this, or I can do this. Either way, it gets me out of situations like this. Alright, so I can put away the wool in the magenta wool and concrete. Let me make sure. Because I don't want to, like, start building, like, towards this section. Okay, I still need wool right there. Other than that, I think I don't need the concrete anymore, so I can put that away. I don't need this sweater too. Also really funny how we still have one white wool block left. So let me make sure that's not used so I don't waste this. And it doesn't look like I need it. Okay, good. Feel free to scream at me if I make a mistake like that. So next, I'll get the orange concrete. Let's put that. I'll get some of the yellow concrete too for this section. Oh my god, is it? Okay, I was gonna say if it's just yellow wool. Because I have yellow wool right here. So I got orange and yellow, orange and yellow. Okay, I actually see orange wool there. Let me get that too. There we go. And then I need the, I see some cyan wool in there too. Different colors of, different shades of blue in there. I'll just get the cyan wool in there too. Cyan and blue wool. Okay, alright, so that's, and I believe the blue was, yep, there we go, the blue's in that box. I'll just grab some extra in case I run out. Alright, yeah, let me go back to the building. Actually, definitely necessity. I need to put down another. Actually, I think it's fine. It just jumps in the build. Yep. Alright, so side wall. Just do that. Alright, like blue I don't have. Okay, it's also side concrete that I'll get later. So from the side wall, I can just do this. Really satisfying, and then the blue wall could go like that. That's a 2-tick delay. This is also a 2-tick. That's a turning block. And then these are both 2-tick delays, I think. Yep. They aren't powered though. And again, I press the shader button. The shader button is literally right next to the easy place toggle button, so definitely believe to change that so I don't keep clicking the shader button when I don't want to. Right, so the torch goes there. How many repeaters left? Okay, I do. And I might put down the torch. So these are all gonna be 4-tick play. And these two are gonna be on 4-tick too. Nice, okay. Then I need to put down on this. I need to put that there. That goes there. That goes there. I need to change that. And put that there. Put that there. 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 And then side wall can just go throughout. It's already looking good. I have to put down a bunch of orange concrete right here. And then some yellow wool right here. There's some blue wool right there too. And where's that blue wool from earlier? There it is. Although it definitely turned on the light, so I need to check that. Because that's supposed to be off. But this says it's false. So that means there's something else that's breaking this, but okay, I guess I'll just hope that other signals try to fix that, because that's not how it is in the schematic. So put that there, that goes there, there, that goes there, perfect. We did the same on the other side. Okay, I literally almost fell, and then I'll put some yellow concrete there. So it's a little, but it's a little different on both sides because of certain contraptions that this thing had to fit. But it is impressive because this thing, because for the size of this machine does a lot more for its size. Like, it actually does a lot more. It may look really, really big to you, but on the game side, it's actually a lot more. So it's actually kind of impressive how much it does. For this side, that's why it's a really big game. And why I chose specifically this one. Because I think it's really fun to try with other players on the server. And like how insanely complicated it is. So it's like really impressive to make this into Minecraft. Okay, there's stuff over here too, yep. Is there a torch? Okay, nope. Okay, yep, I ran out of redstone dust. So I'm trying to put down as much as I can. Of course there's a wool block that I need. Wonderful. And then I need a dropper there. Let me try to put down as much as I can clear out my inventory more quicker. Okay, there's some more 4-tick delay repeaters here. Let me actually just put these all down at the same time, and then I need to put down the. There we go. Oops, not good. Here's where it's gonna cause a little bit of lag, but hopefully it doesn't crash the server. Actually, no, it's not gonna cause lag. Okay. If two observers are like looking away from each other, it has like this repeated signal. Scared that it's gonna cause lots of lag. Knowing how much lag my computer can contain before like it goes wrong in some sort of way, it's like a lot. Right. Yeah. So with that, oh, oops. Computer goes there, computer there, and of course I fall in another tiny hole. And of course it starts to rain. Lovely timing, I guess. Alright. Oh my gosh. Keep forgetting about easy place. But, okay, so we set that to subtract, make sure that's, okay, compare, okay. So, turn back on easy place. Let me put down that side wall chain. Hopefully, actually, this is enough side wall. Okay, a little bit extra one block. Could have not been more close. And okay, that's a blue wall, almost fell off. So I should theoretically only see missing redstone dust because I don't have any more of my inventory. I have to go get some more from the boxes. But, make sure, okay, there's a Peter here. And some yellow wool that I didn't place down. Torch goes there. Peter's there. So white wool block I can go through, yep it is. It's actually really confusing, like, it looks like I already put the block down, but then when you try to go through it to make sure it's there, it actually isn't there. So it's actually really, really confusing. Are these both sticky pistons? Yep, they are. Okay. But I have to place both of them somehow. You know what? I have to place down a block down there, and then I need to turn on easy place both of them, and then break that. And then, oh my god, it's actually stuck. Okay. Then you place down some temporary scaffolding. Alright, did I get it? Okay, good. Dude, this is so dumb. It just likes to try to, the game is trying to stop me from streaming, so it, like, disconnects the stream and disconnects me from the server. Ah, okay. Whoa. Bruh. Okay. Also, wait, that's in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be right. What the hell? Okay, but I think it's fixed now. That is super bad, bruh. Yeah, it's really true. My connection's just super duper bad. I'm trying to like play Minecraft. Right. It's so annoying, dude. This is what happens when you try to stream Minecraft. Okay, but it's, oh my god, it's gonna disconnect me again. There? It doesn't look like it's there. See, if I hover over it, it doesn't fully tell me if it's gone or not. I think I need that block because it looks a little blue. So grab the white wool. Make sure I don't know if I need the orange anymore. Probably not, because okay, there's definitely blocks in there that I didn't place down. Yeah, side wool's good. I need the, oh gosh, I have to keep checking free cam so many times. I think I got all the magenta wool down except for the ones in the back. Blue, okay, there's, oh my god, there's so much. I'll just get some of the redstone dust because, okay, there we go. It's literally barely a stack. Should be good enough. Right. Turn on easy place. Me jump in. And hopefully, okay. Okay, there's a sticky piston right there. I actually think I may have to elytra out of here so I can get back. Yep. Definitely have to elytra. And okay, that's good. Blue wool goes there, it's purple. Cyan goes there. And okay, yep, there's target block there. Comparator there. Those two blocks are there. Okay, now I can put down lots of redstone dust now that I have it. Okay, yep, there we go. There's the connection. It, like, actually did disconnect me from the game this time. Instead, it, like, got me trapped in another hole. Oh, whoa, okay. That was weird, but... Okay, there we go. I definitely needed that side wall. And there's a redstone dust there. There, that goes there too. The slab goes there. Definitely there are definitely easy ways to build schematics, but I honestly just want to place down the blocks. I actually want to have the fun of just enjoying to place down all these blocks. This phase of building this is like just as bad as the collection, as the end collection phase. That was really annoying. Like there are tons of items that went into this build. It may look like seconds on a stream or on a video, but for like me on a server, it's super bad. Like it was so much resource collecting. Okay, so that does that. That's good. And I need to put that too. That definitely gets rid of the lots of the orange and blue. Okay, that's a white block. Make sure it's placed. And okay, okay, I do not have the yellow wool in my inventory anymore. Great. So I have to get more of that. There's blue wool there. Thank goodness I checked. Before I go get more blocks. Let me do it quick. Okay, yep, I fell again. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get more blocks. I can't get out of the hole. And I trapped myself in the redstone again. Okay. Before I actually get back. Okay, there's side wall right there that I missed. So I'll go check that out. This is actually scaring me. It's like gonna crash my computer again. Oh no, what is this? Okay, this is actually bad. It's not supposed to be like this. It needs to be like this. There we go. It doesn't repeatedly send that signal. Like that's not how it's supposed to work. Okay. I think that's good. Hey, okay, I need to turn off easy place. There we go. Other than that, I think this batch of blocks is good. Other than the yellow wool there that I didn't have in my inventory, so I'll need to get more of that. I think it's good. I can go and start with the next batch of blocks that I need. Need to scan just so I don't miss another easy block. Okay, yep, actually, thank goodness. Thank goodness I checked. Because I definitely would have missed both of those blocks if I didn't go back and check. Oof, okay. It's literally flu season right now. I think I can post it. Oh my gosh. Close it. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I accidentally clicked on my editing software. Let's put up some different music actually. Much better. Okay. I did compete in the Dance Dance Revolution Championships on the server, and this was the song that was like for round one. This other side song. And currently, I actually need to double check, make sure I'm still in first, because I'm pretty sure I got first place. I'm currently in first place in terms of standings for round one. I need to make sure. Yep, I'm still am. You can't see it right now, but I'm checking a look at the leaderboard right now. So it says I'm in first with 165. So if anybody on the server can beat it, then go ahead, be my guest. But other than if they can't seem to get higher than 165, then that kind of gives me more confidence going into this. Because then it makes me feel confident that I actually am a pretty solid player due to my amazing score. Okay, I think I can post it now. Let me make sure this is the correct link. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Nice, okay. I need to post it. I need to post this onto Discord. Doing a quick scan through its free cam. Definitely looks like I need lots of red wool. Grab that, and oops. I need red concrete. Grab some of that. I also see lots of pink in there. But I see red routes. I see lots of light gray too, so I can grab some of that. And I think it's in this box, right? Yep. Don't have a lot of it though, but it's still in the box. Pink I also saw a lot of. Alright, there we go. That's actually good. Oh my god, okay. Whoa, okay. I'll have green in my inventory, so I'll have to go. Red concrete there. Wool there. That goes there, perfect. I'll have the wool again. Got light gray. Don't have the green line either. Oh, this is that's actually a really pretty gradient right here. It like creates it, the red, orange, and yellow. Definitely worth the extra resource collections because I had to actually get all the specific colors of wool and concrete. It was like definitely worth it. Okay, yeah, that's redstone there. Okay, but of course the day comes night. It's not good if I build at night. I could get attacked by a phantom, a zombie, a skeleton. Like, anything could honestly attack me while I'm building at night, so it's really bad. Is that pink concrete? Yeah, it is. Okay, up there we go. So until someone sleeps, I don't have a bed here. And I have to deal with the phantoms, and like whatever mobs are gonna attack me while I'm building at night. If I got it. Yep, there you go, getting attacked. And I fall, okay. Yep, I literally do not have a bed here. I actually cannot sleep here. I have to. Is there a VC going on? Okay, this is bad. I don't know if they're fine with the VC on the stream. Yeah, there sure is. Like, honestly. Like, I feel like I spent so much time on the resource collection. I feel like the resource collection is just as long as the actual building of this. But I really hope this takes the whole server by storm. Like I promised when I finished this and I posted on the Discord, I feel like I'm gonna see everybody like using the P-home and like flocking straight over to this. Like, I literally cannot wait to see everybody play this game. I may even be able to host like a whole tournament on this game. Kind of like how there's a Dance Dance Revolution tournament. I feel like I could host a whole tournament on this. Like, that would actually be really fun if I have the opportunity to get all the custom trophies and stuff. And like prizes, like that would be great. I would love to host a tournament on this game. I just need lots of wild cards to be able to get the custom models for the stuff like that. Like, that'd be awesome. Although I think it's pretty expensive if you want to get a wild card, if you want to get a custom model. And I actually want to get to a specific layer, that kind of reveals this game. But I can't say it's a player versus player. I don't want to reveal this because, like, it's like gonna be really mind-blowing if I reveal what this is before I get to the layer that reveals it. Like, I want to keep this a bit of a surprise until I get to a layer. But I mean, anyone could always just check this out. It's literally right by the golf course. So they can kind of see exactly what I'm doing, but I'm not going to reveal what it is until I get to the layer. Like, it literally just gives this away. Okay, I cannot wait to get attacked by phantoms again. Okay, so, yep, there we go. Okay, time to get attacked by phantoms again. Literally got sleep. Yep, there we go. Oh, gee. No! Okay. I need rockets. Nope, that's not good. Okay. Nope, no. Okay, we're almost there. I feel like if I could get to the fun layer on the stream, that would be great. If I can't, then I can always just post a picture on Discord. If I can't get to the fun layer on this stream. If I can't, that's okay, because I really hope I can get to it on this stream, but it's only like 5 layers away before I get to the layer, so. Okay, yep, I'm getting attacked. But I mean, but if I can't, I get to the layer on this stream, then I'll probably like post a picture on Discord. So then it will kind of give it away. Because I feel like if I post on Discord, then everybody will be able to see it. And no matter even if they don't check the stream, like everybody will know what I'm building. Okay, I'm getting attacked. But I literally cannot wait to finish this game. Like, all this hard work, I think is definitely gonna be worth it. Like, I'm pretty sure when I was digging out this hole for the game, there was like an entire underwater dripstone cave that I had to like drain out all the water for with sponges. And I only had like 21 sponges. So I basically had to clear out like this whole hole filled with water with just like 21 sponges. I had to like go back and forth between the overworld and the nether to dry out the sponges. Like, this was like a lot more progress, a lot more work than it looks. Okay, dude, this zombie's here. Okay, and I get attacked. Hey, maybe on stream, I guess I can also practice a bit of DDR. I need to get ready for round 2. Once round 1 ends, depending on what these people, everybody plays. Like, I need to practice for round 2. Let me box myself up for a bit. But, like, ASAP, I want to practice for round 2 for DDR championships. I want to at least see if I can secure the finals in the top 4. No, my kind of my goal now is maybe to make the finals. Like, that's already impressive for me. That's already impressive enough for me just to make it to the finals of this competition. That's kind of like my main goal, I thought, when I was signing up for this. But I mean, hey, if I still keep this first place position in the round, that's already kind of a win for me. Because I'm not expecting to like win any of the qualifying rounds. I mean, hey, if I do, it's kind of pretty cool because it's like a status condition basically. But I mean, I'll take, if I still keep my position this round before it ends, that'll be pretty cool. Maybe when I complete this layer, I'll do a quick break and do some DDR practice. Like, I honestly want to make sure I make the finals. Because if I make the finals, I can also stream it. Because after the finals, there's the awards ceremony, and I can also stream that. I don't want to make like a whole separate stream for that, so I would really hope to. So if I make the finals, I can definitely stream it. So that's kind of my goal. If I can make the finals, then I can definitely stream that, and then maybe I can also stream the awards ceremony that happens after, so that way we can like see the prizes and stuff. That's kind of like that's gonna be good. If I win the entire like competition, I'll make like an entire like story video on it. Like a whole mega episode. Like I have so many ideas for this. Definitely for the TCG League also, if I actually do good. I could definitely make a whole story video on it. But I would really love to see if I can make the finals. Once I finish this layer, I will definitely practice. I do have some grace period to practice though. Like round 1, there's still like, I believe, 4 more people that need to play. But some of the players that are competing, they like barely log on, so it's difficult. Okay, at least it's morning now. Should be fine with phantoms for like 10 minutes or so. Let me check for recap again. I think Ray's still AFK at the area too, I believe. People who still have to play haven't logged on yet, so I mean, hey, if I could get my round 2 game this afternoon, that'd be great. Weekdays I'm like only available in the afternoon. I'm only available like 5 hours a day in the afternoon. That's in the weekdays. Like that's basically it. If we don't get round 1 games finished today, because I'm like barely available on weekdays. But on weekends I'm like really available. So it'd be really good if I could get my round 2 game today. If not, then I'll try to see if I can squeeze it in this on a weekday, if that's possible. The weekend, if I put the finals, if it's on a weekend, I can definitely stream it. Like I'm only available 5 hours a day on a weekday, so it's really just, that's the strict bit of this. Oh. Okay, never mind. I was gonna wave, but it just like left a second later. Like I was gonna type the wave message and then, oh, he's gone. Like, you know, accidents happen when you try to join a server and then you click the wrong one. That definitely happens. And I don't blame anybody for it, because, I mean, all you have to do is like double click a server, and then sometimes it basically just forces you to get into the server even if you don't want to. Okay, it looks like all I basically need is the glass, these 2 back blocks, and yeah, this little green section, and those trapdoors. Okay, I'll grab some of the mangrove blocks here, and okay, I'll get the composters too. You know what? I'll do the composters too. Where's the seeds at? There they are. And then I'll guess I also grab the green concrete. There we go. Nice. my plans for this will be great. I believe Bear's also still streaming because according to the status, but he's mainly working on Elytra, so it's not gonna be like on the server. I mean, hey, if I can squeak in a practice round, that'd be great. Maybe 2, so that way I feel more confident about the setup. If I just jump into one of these DDR rounds blind, that's not good, because I literally will have 0 clue what the song is. So I want to make sure I jump into each round at least knowing what the song is, so that way I have a little bit of confidence. That's honestly been my strategy for round 1. I literally just played the disc like 5 times in like 1 session, and then I got some pretty good scores. Like, that's literally what I figured. I just practiced this like 5 times, like back to back to back to back to back. And then like I just saw myself slowly more improving. Oh great, I ran out of wool, okay. That's also been my strategy for this whole tournament. If I make the finals, I'll definitely do the same for the finals disc. But, I mean, because it is a bit of a longer song, I'll only like do it like 2 to 3 times because it's a bit of a longer song. Precipitus is a really long disc. So I'm definitely gonna get like at least a couple rounds in because because that's the round that's gonna determine my actual placement. But like, hey, if I make the finals, I'll at least be happy because at least I've secured a top 4 placement. But if I like, but if I place top, at least in the top 3 podium, that's already a win for me too because I get a trophy. And I have a couple wild cards, and I believe a couple level looks back because I have to pay another block to enter the tournament. And if I win, then that's not something I'm not expecting because I definitely know there are a handful of players who may actually be better at DTR than me. So it'd actually be really shocking if I somehow win. Like, that's not what I was expecting when I was jumping into this tournament. I was not expecting to win. But then if I win, like, honestly, I'm gonna try to win as much as I can because I want to at least make the most of this tournament and not get, like, knocked out first round. Because if I get, like, knocked out and, like, if I got knocked out in round 1, I barely would have been able to do anything in this tournament, and that would be really sad content for you. So I really need to, like, compete so I can actually make it far, and then that basically means more content. So it's always great for me to make it far in these competitions. But like TCG League, it's not like there's an elimination bracket sort of thing. It's more of just play the matches and then see how well you place. But honestly, like I really want to film the award ceremony. There's like some special surprises that are gonna be there, fireworks, and they're gonna be presenting like it's like a graduation ceremony kind of. They like present the competitors with their wildcard prizes. It's almost like if you were at like a graduation ceremony or a promotion, and then you walk to just so you can get your like diploma. It's kind of like you walk up to get your wildcard prize. Kind of like a graduation ceremony. That'll be really fun. I really hope I can be able to get the flashback mod. Because if I can get that, then I can get like a cinematic shot of the ceremony. So that way the footage I have for the videos is not just gonna be my perspective. It could be like or screenshots. It could just be like a view from the audience. Like that would be cool. Like that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just install the flashback mod just so I can get like a cinematic shot from the award ceremony. It's kind of like replay mod, but I want to try it because it works on the newer version. It's basically like a newer version of the replay mod. That would be really cool. Honestly, would make the video times better. I've never tried any cinematic shots in my videos before. This would definitely be the perfect video to try a cinematic shot in. Like, I would honestly really love to try that. It would look really cool on video. It would like make the ceremony look 10 times cooler than it already sounds. Like, I am so excited for this. Depending on how quick we can get the rounds in, like the quicker we get to the prizes being handed out to everybody, like all the really fun stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I already secured round 2. I mean, I already got first, and there's still like 4 players I need to play, and then there's like, and it's top 8 who qualify, so I technically already qualified for the next round, which is already good. Which basically like I already secured the qualification, so that's great. That's good for me. But like, I can't celebrate yet. I have to make the top 4 in the round 2. So like that basically could mean that like the first place player in like the first round could get like 6th overall in the next round, and then they would be knocked out. That means it's fine. I mean, if I don't make the finals, I can at least film the award ceremony. Like, I want to make sure I at least film it, so that way, at least I can make like a whole episode on my perspective of DDR. That's kind of been my plan lately. Now knowing exactly how this will work. But I mean, it's not a bad idea. Like, I would love to film it. I need some good content anyway, so if it has to be this, then like, honestly, that's like been my plan. Alright. I've been checking Discord lately. Also, I just checked that I am actually officially now a ref in training. Like, I'm not an official ref yet. I have to go through the training. But I finally got a ref in training, so I'll get my training done ASAP. So that way, once the season 2, when I get my first season 2 league match in for the CCG league, I would at least become an official ref. And if one of my opponents are an official ref, which because I'm in the Stone League right now, it doesn't look like none of my competitors in Stone League are. Do not look like only Mr. Stuff. That's the only other ref in training. Other than that, I think me and him are like the only 2 refs in training for my league and this league, in the TCG league. Because of course I'm in the bottom league, so it's very unlikely that everybody who's in my league are actually refs. But it does give me a bit of a redemption arc, because from the last league I kind of did, I got like bottom last. I got bottom, like the bottom placement basically. I mean, one of the players did drop out, so at least I'm not 7th place, but still 6th place is kind of like last place if you don't count the dropped out player, which is kind of bad. But hopefully this league is going to be my redemption arc. Now that like a lot more players have like signed up for this, now that people are like already working to build their decks, stuff like that. Honestly, I think I need to jump into this thing a lot more prepared. Wait, what the hell? Okay. I can't wait to do this next TCG League and redeem myself from the previous one. And again, I will be recording all the games, and they will all be posted in a unlisted playlist. I do record all of the games, but they all go in an unlisted playlist and they're not public. You have to check the unlisted playlist if you want to see all of the games that I have in the TCG League, the full unedited games. I can't wait to go through ref training. I want to at least get a lot better at knowing how to actually ref a match. So that way, if like, so that way there's more refs on the server, and so that way, especially because the league is coming up, like, you know, lots of players need refs so they can ref their games, because you need an actual ref to ref your game in the league, or else you basically, I don't know, unless both players are refs, are official refs, then they can just go without a ref. But if one or both are not refs, you need an actual official ref to ref the game separately. It's a big responsibility, but I can definitely handle it. I mean, if the training helps me feel more confident about doing this specific job, I would honestly take it. Especially because, like, look, after I finish building this game, I'll basically have, like, barely any other hobbies to do on here. And because, like, I don't have as much to do on here since I am a bit of a already stacked player. Like, I already got a big base. I already have, like, a really, like, setup, and basically I just barely would have anything else to do after after building this game, so I mean, at least if I'm a ref, then I would have another hobby that I could do on the server. If people need me to ref or like whatever, like that would be great. Even though I know there are lots of refs already, like sometimes some refs are like not active at certain times. It's like if you need to play a match and there's no ref online at your time zone, then that's not good. You basically can't play your official match. Because the refs have to actually like record all the matches. Like there's lots of stuff that they gotta do. And I have to go do training before I can be considered an actual ref. Wait, this is south. So I have to face north. It sounds weird, but see how it says I have to face this was facing west. So in order for this to be placed correctly, I need to face east. So I need to basically face the opposite direction of where it's facing in order to place the down the glazed terracotta correctly. Really weird, but honestly, that's just whoa. Okay, that's just weird physics. That's just physics right there. Okay, that's good. That's like a thing, but it is okay. And yeah, there's glass and glass. Okay, it's definitely doing something. Yeah, it definitely does something. It does this. That's a little concerning. I don't think this is what's supposed to be doing. But I think it's because this piston is not activated. It just keeps looping this consistently. I think that's what's happening, like, because that trapdoor, I think, is basically the one that activates the entire circuit. So basically, in other words, if that piston isn't pushing out that specific trapdoor, it basically just makes the whole system just do that thing infinitely. Really difficult to explain, but that's literally how this thing works, I think. Well, I have to like keep it like that. So I really hope I can get that activated ASAP so I don't have to keep hearing this. But I think that's the problem. So for now, from now on, till that thing gets activated, I have to keep hearing that noise. So really good. Really good audio quality. Actually, I need the regular pistons too. Ouch. So I need that. And let me double check. I also do need, yep, lime concrete's also there. Cherry slabs. And brown wool. I'll get the cherry slabs first. Yep, I definitely have some extras, okay. Tried to organize stuff, but I kind of went for, depending on the quantity, over the type. I kind of went mainly just for the quantities of the items for the sorting. Okay, there they go, they're still not going. I gotta hear this now. Every single time I'm in this area. So let me navigate away from that so we don't have to keep hearing it. And if I fell through, I need to Elytra. Wait, is that sticky piston? It is, okay. And at least I still have extras. Ooh, I was in a panic right there. I was literally gonna like panic if I put away the sticky pistons and then there was a sticky piston I still needed to place. Good thing I already put that down, so it's good. So I need to put down that piston there. And is there water here? Yeah, wait. Because I see the blue outline here, so that's gonna confuse me. That's gonna make me think, okay, that's the blue wool that's not been placed, okay. Because it kind of looks like you need to put a water in here to fix it. But according to the schematic, if I look straight down, it doesn't look like there's something that's missing. But if there is something missing, then I'll just fix it. Alright, so slabs go there. I need to put down the other one on the other side. Good. Almost done with the layer. Need to go back and go get some more stuff. Me checking free cam again. Alright, I also forgot those 2 blocks in the back. Oh my gosh. I think I did all of the slabs. And I also grabbed the white glazed terracotta too, and the obsidian. Alright, cherry planks, there you go, cherry slab, what am I saying? So I need some obsidian, I need the white glazed terracotta. And I don't think I need the regular piston anymore, so I can put that back. So, checking free cam. I also do need the oxidized copper bulbs. Oh, nice, they're still going. Okay, it's a mix of wax and oxidized, so I'll just get it from some planks that are missing. Because that's a mix between the waxed oxidized and the oxidized. So I'm just gonna get the wax oxidized. I'm just gonna do this from some plank. And then when I have 2 empty inventory slots, then I can get both of them done at the same time and then basically mix the process easier. Oh, and I fell, okay. Yep, I literally still hear them going. And then I'm still going. Alright, so that's facing east, so I'm facing west. There we go. Sand, that goes there. That's facing south, so I need to face north. Good, okay. Yep, there's still go. Look at that. It is quite satisfying though. But honestly, the amount of you have to keep hearing this like over and over and over again, it's so annoying. Also, I think before I call the layer down, I need to check every single dropper and hopper to make sure that's configured correctly. Like, I could literally build this entire thing correctly, and then the droppers and hoppers like don't have their required items inside, and then it breaks, and it like won't even do anything. So I actually have to make sure they're all configured correctly. And that goes for like furnaces, decorated pots, barrels, stuff like that, basically. So I literally have to be really precise with this. I can't just like put every single block down correctly and call it a day. I need to make sure that every single like item that can like store stuff is configured correctly. Like composters too. But I mean the schematic will tell you if the composter is correct or not. But for stuff like barrels, the schematic won't tell you. So you basically just have to have a copy of the world download. And then you need to just basically copy it off like that. Okay, then we'll grab the oxidized copper bulbs. The wax oxidized copper bulbs. I'll grab the live concrete. I think I have extra thing here. Yep, I do. And then, alright, I need to check. I think there was a 2 brown wool and a light blue wool that I don't want to place. So I need to get those both. And I do need to keep a slot for a button so I can turn on any copper bulbs that I have to turn on. Okay, purple wool. That should be fine right now because I have to keep the inventory slot open for the button. So let me just grab my emergency button from my ender chest. And I'll place this. I think these are one of the last few blocks, and then I have to configure the droppers and hoppers if they have any items inside of them. So, it's there. Yep, I still hear it going, okay. So that is the wax oxidized. That goes there. Oh my god, I missed the obsidian too. Oh my gosh, okay. It's wax oxidized. This is that. Also, I definitely need to turn it on, so. Okay, we're back. There we go. Okay. Jeez. But I need to make sure it's actually on, and even though it disconnected me from the server again. Okay, phantom time again. Phantom wave rounds. Oh, no, okay, ow. Okay. That pinched me. We're close to finishing the Slayer. Really close to finishing the Slayer. There's also the ice right there. I don't think I have in my inventory, at least. But I did double checking with the materials list according to the schematic, and apparently I have everything. Except for the items that go in, like, in the configuration items, so I actually have to make those. Hoping that this is good. Okay. Let me head back before I take too much damage and pop another totem. Alright. So, put away some of the materials that I got. I will be grabbing. Okay, my inventory's full again. Okay, I'll grab the. Okay, I'll grab the ice that I need. Let me do another double check. Okay, the cherry planks I also do need. I don't need that many. I only need like a couple. And I also need a bit of obsidian. Let me do a quick fly through check for anything else that I could grab. I don't think I need. Okay, there's a magenta. Well, it's a purple wall right there that I need. Other than that, and that purple wall there too. It's concerning me. See this, like this light is like making me think there's some water in there, because that blue light is usually there if there is a missing block. But according, I check in the world download. Looks like there's water in there. Okay, so I will grab some water for that. Good thing I checked, because otherwise they would have been definitely a lot harder. I'll grab some of the water buckets for this. Make sure I don't grab them too quickly. Okay, that should be good. I'll get one more in case. Yeah, and then all I'll have to do is just the configuring for the droppers and hoppers in this layer, and then this layer is basically done. Okay, there they go. That phantom just freaking skydived to the ground. I don't think he liked it though. So there's the obsidian. So there's one right here, and then the other one is right here. And then there's a cherry plank there. Cherry plank right there. Actually, I'll get the water right now. So let me get the water. Let me turn off easy place. So where's the trapdoor? So that's there. I don't see a water spot. Yep, okay. So that's good. Only need one water for that specific spot right there. Good thing I need to actually double check the world download so I'm building this thing correctly. Okay, that's good. It's correct because it says it's lit. So that one there. Doesn't tell me oddly enough though. Even if I look at the spot, doesn't specifically tell me that there's a water block there. But I assume because on the world download it is a flowing water block. It just doesn't want to tell me until I get to that layer where the water starts. So it's kind of important that I check for that. And make sure I'm not missing anything, because it would be really sad if I find something that I'm missing. I don't think there's anything missing. I mean, some pistons right here aren't activated, so that just leaves a blue piston head. But that's kind of what I have to look at, because I can't manually activate that myself. I have to wait for that part in the system where it does it. So that's that. And then all I need is these. I literally did not get the purple wool. Oh my gosh. Actually, I think the only thing I need to configure in this layer is this dropper right here. So let me check the world download. And I'll have to check to make sure what's inside of there, or if there's nothing inside of there yet. And it looks like all it is a 64 stackable items, one of those. That's it. And I think the layer is basically finished, and I can move on to the next layer. So I'm definitely moving through this thing quickly. Alright, let me put away the emergency button. Let me also clear up my inventory a bit so I can get started, so I can be ready for the next layer. So all I need is the purple wool, and let me grab 2 need to set stick up to 64. I think it's just one, right? Yeah, it's just one, and now I need to check. For example, this hopper right here, I think that's for the dropper right below it. And I think I basically configured everything for this layer. So I think that's it. I just need to grab the purple wool. Make sure I do this time. Okay, all my tools are in there so I can save inventory space. But all I have to do is just go up here. I don't think I can get to the fun layer in this stream. It takes a while, and I can only stream for like 2 to 3 hours right now. But at least I can post a picture on Discord of the fun layer, and then it will basically give away exactly what I've been working on for the past like weeks. Oh, there's zeros. I'll take out right there. Where's the freaking there? One. Actually, I need to configure this. Oh, Eddie's got it. There we go. Perfect. I think that's it for this layer. Nice. Alright. Let me put away my inventory a bit so I can get started for the next layer. So we'll go down. Let me store some of that. And let me turn off easy place. Put some of the glass away. Obsidian. Okay, time to load the next layer. There we go. I don't think it loaded yet. I need to click this thing twice. Alright, there is the next layer I need to build. But we are getting close. It's around right here, I think, is where the fun layer is. So we still have like only a handful of layers left. So let me do a quick test right there. I don't make sure I don't accidentally load the fun layer yet. Let me check. How many layers are we from the fun layer? So that's there. So I think, okay, that's the last layer for the fun layer. Oh, there you go. There's another hint. That's another. This is like where. So this layer after is the fun layer. So let me turn these off. So after this layer, we still have 1, 2, 3. And then the layer after is the fun layer, but I'm not going to load it so we don't spoil it. But let me turn this off. Yeah, look at that. We're getting closer. But this layer is kind of the first control of the fun layer right here. Because this is where we see, it also there's command blocks, but it doesn't like mess up the redstone or anything, so it's okay if I don't put the command blocks there, especially because I'm building this in survival. So there we go, let me load that up, and I'm gonna actually take a quick break from building. We're gonna head to DDR. Just for a quick practice round, just so I feel more confident about the second round. So here we are. I think Ray's still AFK. But I mean, hey, if I practice, we'll be good. Practice makes perfect. So let me load up the hard difficulty. Yeah, the prize pool is still the same. Okay. Let me check if anyone beat my previous high score on this song. Okay, so there's my current high score for the song creator. I'm pretty sure that's the round song. Let me double check Discord. Yep, okay. So 162 is my score to beat right now. I'm gonna make sure it's hard. Yep, let me jump in. Alright, we're gonna try this. The only thing I'm worried about is because I'm not playing on my usual Thunder client. It's gonna maybe cause a bit of lag with the lights. But I'm gonna try. But my lights might not render as quickly because I'm streaming right now, so it's gonna be causing a little bit of lag. Yep, there they are. But I just need to take a little break from building because building this much in one day is absurd. We'll pause right here. When I get back to Thunderclad, I'm probably gonna. But let's head back. All I have to do is just go to the whole golf course, for my golf course build, and fly on over to. Okay, lag there. Okay, it's the build. All right. So here we go. We're getting closer. We're getting closer and closer to actually finishing this mega project. Alright. Let me take a quick break. Put the landing and let me craft redstone. I definitely need more repeaters and comparators. Don't die. Yep. Alright. Let me grab some repeaters. I mean some servers because I'm running out. It's gonna stop. There we go. And let me grab that. I'll grab that. Let me check what else. Check what else I could do for this layer. Hoppers. I see a lot. Some magenta wool and concrete and yellow wool. So I'll grab just some magenta concrete. Yeah, that's one way to do it. And I need to grab the wool. There we go. So I'll grab that. I'll grab some yellow wool. Alright. I think that's literally all my inventory could fit. And also I'm definitely running out of pencil torches. Let me grab some more. There we go. Yeah. Freaking flu season. Okay. Anyway, let me go back up. Could be a building. Okay, alright. Okay, I think I may actually need some extra scaffolding to get to this height, so let me just go all the way to the top, and then can I just jump here? Yes, I can. Okay, sweet. So, let me actually get to the area. Where's the... There we go. Okay, whoa. Okay, then I'll put down the wool. I'm terrified this may not be enough. This isn't a lot of wool, there's like lots of spots where I do need the wool. Okay, this is a tricky observer right here. Look at this. What's underneath this? Let me write page down. Okay, it's a white wool block. But there's like nothing underneath it. This is gonna be a tricky observer to place with all this stuff around it. Okay, I'm gonna break this. So I'm in the spot. I'm gonna press page up. I'm gonna place it. There we go. That's a tricky bit. I have to like place that. Oh, whoops. Then place that there. Perfect. I think I have to do that for the other side too. Like, this is the problem on easy plays on servers. Sometimes it just doesn't put it in the right orientation for you. You actually have to place it with the right orientation, but like you could just click it and then it will just be good. But definitely a lot better if I would have just been doing this normally. Right, so that's good. I don't have white wool in my inventory though. I did not grab white wool, but I can just grab. Wait, is this a, yeah, it's a regular piston. Okay. Server there. I actually need to put that on the other side ASAP. I can just put that down, and then a bit of redstone here. Yeah, there's the phantoms again. There, right, boom, boom, ow. Boom, 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 boom. I can go boom, boom. Boom, 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 there we go. Okay, I'm getting attacked again. Yeah, there's definitely some server violence going on here. Okay, yep, there we go. There's the attacks again. Wonderful. Ow. Okay, I'm getting attacked again. Ow. Problem is, because I'm sprinting a lot to get around easier, it eats up so much of my hunger, and then I have to like take so much damage. Okay, do that, there we go. Okay, this is annoying, I'm getting attacked. Okay, and then there's zombies that join, okay. Okay, he literally got one of the comparators. Yeah, he can't just take the comparators from me. Hey, no. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, this is scary, dude. No. Okay, set that down to 0. Yep. Okay, yep, I'm getting bugged. Okay, I'm getting massively bugged. There's like so many phantoms after doing that. Okay, There's so many zombies too. Okay, let me take a bit of a grace period. Look at that, there's so many. They're all after me. Oh, whoa. Hey. Yeah, these are really good. Bird, bird, bird. And that was actually kind of cool. Okay, I missed. It's not the time to deal with these phantoms. Okay, good. Shoot, thank you. Let me hit these guys away. Yeah, there we go. That's one. Okay. That's two. That's three. That's four. Okay, good. Need a bit of a grace period up here because these guys are rough. Alright. Let me see if this is enough wool. Okay, yes it is. Barely enough wool. Hey. Oh my god, he fell down there. What's also really terrifying me is that he could die, and then like the rotten flesh like drops on top of a hopper or something like that, and then it gets into the system without me knowing. That's what I'm really nervous about mobs dying in this system. So that could like ruin the build right there. If like a zombie dies, the rotten flesh drops, and it like it's on a hopper, and then it gets sucked into the hopper, and it like breaks the system. And then I have to like check to make sure. Like I can't easily check hoppers to make sure that like none of the rotten flesh got inside. You know what, I'm gonna we had to actually do a bit of a grace period break, so actually let me please don't tell me that they're gonna attack me before I get to the area. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that was close, but let me take a quick look at the gaming district while we wait, because I don't want to get attacked by phantoms. The zombies are building. Don't think anybody wants to sleep, so I'm gonna just call that. There's the stage. The award ceremony is gonna be on, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna build. And I need to use my last rocket here that I have right now. I need to fly. Not to my minigame, but then the bike hard dodge, but over. Need to try actually the maze over here. Hopefully the scores are actually reset before I jump into this. So, got some food. Go. Okay, that's already really bad. Okay, this is already a bad setup. This is a super bad setup for the maze. But at least I can play this game when it's nighttime. Oh my god, there's so many dead ends. Sometimes I just have to trust the most weird path. It actually doesn't look like I should. Okay, I'm terrified right now. This is one of the setups that's actually quite unlucky. This is like an actual really unlucky maze setup. Because this thing always regenerates, so you know it's always going to be different, but sometimes if you get a setup like this, or it's very confusing, it's so difficult. Literally, I don't think I can find it. I cannot seem to find this. Like you find this path, but it leads to 3 dead ends. And there's the start again. And then this path also leads to 3 dead ends. Let's see what this path takes us. Okay, I think we're getting lucky. No, we're not. Yeah, we're not lucky. Okay, it was looking good. I know the ending is in this like corner here. Yes. Nice. But that was really bad. Move item from the barrel to the shulker with the timer. Okay. That was actually really bad timing right there. Let me reset. Okay, let me take a look at some of these scores. Yeah, some people definitely spent more times than others. Might as well just get a full recorded score. Alright, we're back at the start. Here we go. We'll go one more time. That last one was like super duper unlucky. I got a really bad setup. Sometimes you can get really, really lucky. You can get like a super duper good setup and get a really bad. You get a really good time. Other times you just get a setup where it's actually quite difficult, and then it's difficult for you to make it to the end, and then you have a bad time. This looks like another bad setup. So it's definitely not this path. It's gotta be this path. But there's never the same maze. It's always regenerated differently, so I know that's... Is this it? Nope, it's not. I don't think this is it. This is it. There is always at least one path to the exit. This doesn't look like a path to the exit either. Unlucky. Literally trapped. Definitely got 2 really, really bad setups. But at least it's day, so once this one done with this, I can get out of here and go back. Just need to get myself out of here though. Can smell this dude. Well, let me actually see how close I am to making it out. No shot I'm actually this close to getting. Oh my god. I hate this dude. This thing is really gonna be like eternal nightmares. Okay, I think this is it, right? Oh my gosh, I keep walking in the exact same path every time. Okay, we're back at the start. Okay, that's a dud. This is definitely a dud. Yep. Why am I here? Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here so I don't risk. I mean, just reset the timer. Reset the timer. Ew. Alright, so let me fully reset this. Oh my god, I'm putting it in the wrong box. So we'll do 1 second at a time, dude. Gosh. And good. Alright. I think it's all reset. So time to go back. Let me go. So here we are again. We meet again. Alright. Did I get the block? Did I? Okay. Let me turn on easy place. There we go. Okay. Okay, what the hell? Guys in here. Okay, the rotten flesh is safe. Okay. I want to make sure it doesn't drop on a hopper or something like that. That could like suck up the item and mess up the system. I'm not saying that it will happen, but I'm saying it like it could happen. Chances are very slim, but like I'm definitely sure that it's like it could definitely happen. And that would be really sad if I like don't find it. Cause then they could like break the system, and then literally I will have zero clue. Okay, here's zombies crawling. Okay. Okay, there's definitely a lot more droppers in this layer, so I need to do lots of checking. That's there, that's there, that. Is that good? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I literally don't know why I couldn't place that. Oh my gosh. That's so bad. It just deactivated. Perfect timing. Alright, that computer goes there, right? Yep. Okay. Sure, that's all the right modes. Like, this is subtract mode. So it's important that I always look at the modes of these comparators. Oh, great. It likes to do this, dude. It likes to repeat the system, like, over and over again. And then it deactivates. Sticky piston, gold. Oh my god, I'm out. Okay, wonderful, dude. I need to get more. Let me just place that there. Place that there. Place that there. Is that a sticky piston? Yeah, it is. Okay. Have to somehow get that place, though. Or I have to use the scaffolding and then place it. There we go. Thank goodness for scaffolding. Not only scaffolding can actually do a bit of redstone for your build, but also definitely helps you like navigate your build easier. Okay, I put that in the wrong orientation. That perfect. Okay, it definitely did something. There we go. I'm getting a little tired, but whoa, okay. I need to do so much of this. I already did lots of this yesterday, and then I was like already tired. But this is even more tiring. I have to stream and doing this. Oh, whoa, is that? Okay, I can definitely place that block. I The only problem is there's tons of other blocks in the way. Alright, I'll try to place this. Let me actually have a temporary block on top. Go here, turn off easy place, and place it. Then I can get back up. And then I think it should be good. Yep, it is. Alright. And then I can place that there. This is a hopper clock, so check that there. Wait. There we go. Yeah, easily just make the hopper clock. Then I need that. That. I'll have to do this again. Alright. Then turn off easy place. Pop that there. Take these out. Good. Alright. I think I still hear the thing going off. It's very confusing. Whoa, okay, something. Alright. I'll be streaming for like only like about 2 more minutes. And I'll still be building this, but honestly it's like way too much to be done in the stream. Okay, make sure it doesn't do the thing again. Okay. Never mind, it still does it. You put a redstone right here. It does it, because I have the cyan wool block right there. I'll definitely fix that though, like 100% fixing it, because that is super duper annoying. Alright, see? That's that, and that. And then I need to make sure there's subtract mode, so that they're both in compare mode. That goes there, that goes there. Okay, I literally ran out of observers. And yep, here come the phantoms. Again, here they come. Here we go. So cooked again. Okay, ouch. Yep, we have ran into another. Oops. Ran into another serious issue with these phantoms again. Okay, I'll try to get as many blocks placed as possible. But it's super duper annoying to do this video, to get all the placed correctly. Yep, I'm out of observers. I was thinking this thing down this. Okay, yep, I got knocked out. Well, let me actually try someplace. Wait. Ow! I need to do the scaffolding trick, but it can't because it's... Okay, let me turn that off so that fixes the scaffolding, and then I'm basically trapped. Let me get out of here. There we go. Ouch. So hopefully that they don't hit me off. Place another. Yes. Alright, let me head back. Head back to the shelter so we can end the stream safely. Okay. Alright. We have to call the stream here right now, guys. So thanks for watching this stream. Yeah, I'll see you next time.